my loves, Send Out here coming at you with another video, and in this video I am going to teach you how to make a myrrh and frankincense butter for extreme hair growth and skin repair. This is a one size fits all batter, okay? So let's get into it. I came across this recipe as I was doing my research because you guys, you know that I am so passionate about teaching you how to really grow your hair, okay? So the key is doing history on your actual ancestry or people's who ancestry, it's a little closely directed towards yours. So that's what we're going to do today. So our lesson is going to go all the way back to Egypt in the 8th dynasty with Hatshepsut. Now Hatshepsut built a Red Sea fleet to trade with Punt. Now she was most famous for this expedition, okay? And it was absolutely amazing. Why? Because not only was she one of the most successful pharaohs, she was female. And you guys check out my blog and on my spiritual channel, I go way more into depth there. But one of the main things that they would trade for was myrrh. Okay, most of us hear about myrrh for the first time, in the Bible and things of that nature. But no, honey, this story and all of this that we're getting into goes back 4,000 plus years. Okay, so myrrh is actually one of the key ingredients for embalming, which will tell you a lot within itself. There's no way that I can list all of the wonderful benefits of this resin, so you guys are just gonna have to go check out my blog because there is no way I'm going to be able to get all of this in there, okay? But myrrh was so amazing that they would literally get all of the amazing things that they had. I'm talking like weapons, everything that they had, and they would trade that, all of those things for myrrh upon other things. But myrrh is so important, and like I said, it was one of the key ingredients, okay? It is absolutely amazing. It has a lot of aromatherapy components. It helps you to relax, release stress and frustration. It has a really strong feminine energy. Is very balancing. It's a natural antiseptic, okay? And it's really great as an immune booster, you guys. Booster, oh my god, I can't talk. Booster, immune booster. It is great for repairing your immune system, you guys. It is absolutely amazing. There are so many different things you can do. There are a lot of different formulas that people use where they actually use it as a mouthwash. You name it, myrrh oil can do it, okay? So that's what I'm saying, you guys. Make sure you check out my blog because as you can see, I am going to ramble if I try to tell y'all everything, but it is really important, okay? So as you can see, it's taking me quite a while to chop up this myrrh resin. That's why I decided to go ahead and do our little mini lesson or a little snippet, because honestly I couldn't teach you too much of anything, but just know that myrrh but this recipe, this is where I'm getting it from. The time of Hatshepsut, okay? Land of Punt, yes, okay, yes. So normally I would have the little masher thing, but at this point I couldn't find it at all because we were doing the whole moving thing or whatever. But as you can see, it has a very wonderful consistency. And as I'm taking off the knife, don't worry you guys, I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to cut myself, but you can see it turns into this really like fine type of consistency when you chop it. Right now I could have put it in the food processor, but this is, because I only have my edible thing food processor. Anywho, so now I'm just taking this resin and I'm putting it inside of that shea butter. At the beginning you didn't hear me talking really because I'm like, shea butter is shea butter, girl, but it's African shea butter. Once again, I'm leaving all of the information linked in the description box below, and there will be even more detailed information on my blog. So this is a double broiler. Initially I ended up adding 2 cups of shea butter, but I ended up chopping up a little bit more resin than I had initially planned on doing, but I was actually having a lot of fun doing it, so I just let it, you know, go. Okay, so now we are just going to combine all of these things together, and I want everything to infuse. I've told you guys this on previous videos, but there's a reason why I use a double broiler. I do not want direct heat. Okay, so now I am adding rosemary, sage, and cinnamon. Please remember, like I said, you guys check out my blog, and on my blog I'm going to leave all of the information for all of the different herbs and things that I am using, their benefits, the reason that I'm using them, how much you should use. And yes, now I am using frankincense. Frankincense is another thing that we heard, we've heard of, but nobody really knows what it's for. All of that info is going to be on my blog as well, but this is going to act as our scent as well as lend us some of its amazing properties. Okay, but the scent of frankincense actually has a very, very calming and relaxing, feel to it. They would use it as aromatherapy, for their children, babies, things of that nature, which is why I guess story goes they, bought the frankincense and myrrh to baby Jesus. So as we begin to stir, you guys, make sure you just try it out. Like, I'm gonna leave some links in the description box below so you guys can go check it out, but just go ahead and go on Amazon and get you a little bit of myrrh and a diffuser. I am telling y'all, when I mix myrrh and frankincense inside of my diffuser, my kids sleep like I be having to wake them up like it's time for school, y'all. So at this point, I have 2 different batches because I made quite a bit. It may not look like it, but that was a really big bowl. So I'm going to use this. I want to say this jar is about 6 ounces. Don't quote me on that. But now I'm shaking it up because I did add a little bit of the remaining myrrh resin that was left at the bottom of the strainer, because I did put it through the strainer. I don't know if I said that, but you want to make sure you separate the leftover resin. Okay, so with everything else, I let it sit on the counter for about 15 minutes and it begins to like harden. And as it hardens, you want to make sure you're getting in there and whipping it real good. Don't try not to wait until it gets 100% solid and do it, because then you have quite a bit of air bubbles that you have to get rid of, because the air bubbles begin to form as the butter begins to harden. So try to keep your eyes on it. Okay, make it a shea butter day. Okay, yes. So it smells absolutely amazing. And when I tell you guys, I don't know if any of you have seen my videos about HS, hydrogenated suppurativa, if you guys don't know what that is, but if there are any women that are, I don't want to say suffering from HS, but dealing with HS, this butter is absolutely amazing. I remember I had a slight outbreak like under my arm, and I put this butter on there, and when I tell you, like, instantly it stopped hurting, like everything. This is so amazing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you click the video in the description box below. But for everybody suffering, anybody suffering with any type of skin, anything, I'm talking about scalp psoriasis, anything, skin disorder, anything, this butter will handle it for you. I promise you that. I am so serious. If you follow my directions, everything will be good. And I'm telling you, I'm not selling you anything. The blog post that you're going to read, the download, everything is going to be free. I'm that passionate about it. I really, really want you guys to try it. So best part about this butter, okay, it is sun activated, honey. You can see they were very, very gung-ho about like the sun and positioning and all of that. And when I tell you, rubbing this on your skin after you get out of the shower and sitting in the sun, because melanin drenched people, we literally need sunlight. And I'm gonna do another video about that. I think I'm gonna do it on my other channel though, because I don't know if y'all into that. So yeah, by the way, my pants not dirty. These just my around the house pants, and I got on the Hey Girl shirt because I want to say hey girl while I was outside. But this is something that I do on a regular basis. Like, I'm outside by a certain time because I know that the sun is beginning to be over there in that direction and I can get pure direct sunlight. Yes. And I rub this myrrh butter on my skin, and as I rub it on my skin, oh my god, y'all, you just have to try it. I don't know how to explain it. There's no way I can put it into words, but it feels absolutely amazing. Like scars and blemishes that I have, anything, like it heals up right away. If you have cracked, dry feet, anything, you guys, try it. It cannot hurt. It won't even cost you $10 for everything. The myrrh resin and the shea butter, you're good. You don't have any excuses. Okay. I love you guys so much. If you have not done so already, make sure you have subscribed here to my channel. And once you subscribe, do what? Click that bell notification so you are notified every time I post another video. And make sure, if you have not done so already, you are subscribed to my website. And once you subscribe, make sure you become a member, a site member, so you can be a part of one of my private groups. So I just wanted to give y'all an angle of this sunlight that is hitting your girl, and I gave y'all a sample of the sun, and then I sat there and meditated in the sun. Meditated, did I say? I don't think that's a word, but anyway, I had my meditation outside, with my myrrh oil all on me and stuff. It was and y'all have to get into it, okay? Because I'm going to do a whole series about hijab suit on my spiritual channel, because y'all, we not doing that over here, okay? But I love y'all so much, and until next time, y'all, bye, y'all. Get some sunlight and some myrrh butter, girl. Yes.